Shalom, shalom. I am back. Shabbat shalom. Um, Today I wanted to add something that I did not include in the video about the tribe of the bride, but that after the video, I realized that I probably should have included it because I discussed it in my comments below that a sister in Messiah from South Africa, she had some questions about it, and I just elaborated further there, but I forgot to include that. Here are some evidences of the one woman bride in the actual Gospels, and we're going to look at that. Let me read what I wrote to her. Okay, so I said, in terms of being part of his bride, saints are referred to as children of the bride chamber in the Gospels, according to the KJV. But I believe the original Hebrew gospel says something differently. Actually, you'll see that it's pretty much says the same thing. I think one gospel says something a little bit different. And I will, I said I will later refer to what it says in the Hebrew gospels. I do know that the original Matthew 25, chapter 25, verse 1 reads from the Aramaic Bible. Okay, you can find this on BibleHub.com. Then the kingdom of heaven will be compared to 10 virgins. The same took their lamps and went to meet the groom and the bride. Okay, so the original Hebrew gospel of Matthew reads the same as the Aramaic Bible on BibleHub.com. So you can find the BibleHub.com. You can find the Aramaic Bible in plain English there. Even the Douay-Rheims Bible kept this original text. This reads, then shall the kingdom of heaven be like to 10 virgins who, taking their lamps, went out to meet the bridegroom and the bride. And someone else's eyewitness shows that the older KJV Bibles and even the older Catholic Bibles read the same. So this is from a lady's channel named Andrea, tribe of Reuben. She mentioned about her grandmother's Bible, I think it's being from 1952. It's a Catholic Bible. And she said that even those older Bibles that her grandmother kept, which is really old, says bridegroom and the bride. Okay, so they changed that up. I guess the way it originally was in Hebrew, maybe the translator got confused because it says groom and then bride. And they thought that bride was an adjective and they put bride in front of groom when it's just saying groom and bride. Okay. This is reiterated. I'm sorry. Let me finish reading that other sentence. So much has been tampered with over the decades and centuries. This is reiterated in Luke chapter 12, verse 25 through 38. Let your waist be girded and your lamps burning. Be like people waiting for their Lord when he will return from the wedding chamber. Okay, it's not the wedding feast. I know the modern Bible said wedding feast. It's not wedding feast. Wedding chamber or wedding. Okay, so that whenever he comes and knocks, they may open to him at once. Blessings to those servants whom, when their Lord comes, will come, he shall find while they are watching. Amen. I say to you that he shall gird his waist, and he shall make them recline, and he shall go through and shall wait on them. And if he will come in the second or third watch, he will find them thus. Blessings to those servants. Okay. So as you can see there, those are two verses, Matthew chapter 25, verse 1, and Luke chapter 12, 35 through 38, which refers to a wedding or a wedding chamber. If you look at the original scriptures from the Aramaic Bible in plain English, and or you can look at the Hebrew Gospels of Matthew, all right, translated into English, it pretty much says the same thing. That's just to show evidence of such. Where it says in the KJV, it uses in Matthew chapter 9, verse 15, Mark chapter 2, verse 19 and 20, and Luke chapter 5, verse 34, it mentions children of the bride chamber. And you will find that even in the Aramaic Bible in plain English. As I said, you can go to BibleHub.com to find that out. It reads the same thing, children of the bridal chamber. All right. I'll read from the Aramaic. Luke chapter 5, verse 34, it says, "But he said to them, you cannot make the children of the bridal chamber fast as long as the groom is with them." Mark chapter 2, verse 19 in the Aramaic Bible also reads, Yeshua said to them, "Are the children of the bridal chamber able to fast as long as the groom is with them?" All right. What it reads in the Aramaic Bible, Matthew chapter 25, verse 1, and in the older KJVs and the older Catholic Bibles, I think maybe prior to 1960, that's just my guess, but prior to a certain time period, they altered it. Those older Bibles will read, "Then the kingdom of heaven will be compared to 10 virgins. The same took their lamps and went out to meet the groom and the bride." The Hebrew Gospels on HebrewGospels.com reads the same way in Matthew chapter 25, verse 1. "And the heavenly kingdom will be like 10 virgins who took their lamps and went to the path to the bridegroom and the bride." All right. And as I mentioned again, the Douay-Rheims Bible in Luke chapter 12, verse 36 reads, "And you yourself, like to men who wait for their Lord, when he shall return from the wedding, that when he comes and knocks, they may open to him immediately." And as well, the same, Luke chapter 12, verse 36, in the Aramaic Bible, which you can find at BibleHub.com, "Be like people waiting for their Lord when he will return from the wedding chamber, so that whenever he comes and knocks, they may open to him at once." So the wedding chamber or the wedding is different from the marriage supper of the Lamb or the wedding reception. Okay, just to reiterate that. So if you have any other questions, feel free to comment, and I'll help as best as Yah will help me to help you. All right. So with that, I just want to share that with you. That is in the Gospels. And with that, I say shalom, shalom, and shalom.